Well, joining us now is former chief counsel for nominations to the Senate Judiciary Committee and founder of the Article 3 Project, Mike Davis. Mike, good to see you. Republican senators, as you heard in today's opening statement, said they were not going to make a spectacle out of this process and be respectful of Judge Jackson, which I think is great. But many people are saying that isn't the right approach, considering how Democrats have treated the last three conservative nominees. So do you think that this is the right approach from Republicans?
So I think that they need to do a rigorous vetting of Judge Jackson. Her record shows that she's a radical, but they also need to not be stupid about it, like Senate Democrats were when they put on a circus and then 4 of their Democratic incumbents got sent into early retirement in 2018 when Democrats picked up House seats. So there's a way you can thread the needle by rigorously vetting her, but also not being stupid.
All right, so let's go down that. What is fair game? Because the funny part about this is, if you look at what the Democrats did, especially to Amy Coney Barrett and Judge Kavanaugh, right? It was they went after their personal lives. They went into their yearbooks and Amy Coney Barrett's family life. The attacks that I've heard so far are about her record, whether it's from the bench or on the Sentencing Commission. So what are those lines of attack that you think are going to happen?
She has 2 major vulnerabilities that show that she does not share the values of most Americans. The first one is that she has a 25-year record as a law student, as the vice chair of the United States Sentencing Commission that recommends sentencing guidelines, sentencing ranges to judges in Congress, and has 8 years on the bench as a federal judge on the D.C. District Court. She has a 25-year record of advocating for and even ordering reduced sentences for predators who possess and distribute child pornography. And I think they need to ask her tomorrow, and she needs to answer very clearly, why does she have this position? Why does she think that we're not hard enough on people who sit around and take joy off of watching kids getting raped? Because that's what child pornography is. That's number one. Number two, she went out of her way in private practice as an attorney to provide her free legal services and advocacy to free Gitmo terrorists. 729 of them were freed after her advocacy all the way to the Supreme Court, and 229 of them returned to terrorist activities, and 12 of them killed 6 American soldiers and civilians. So I want to find out from her, of all the legal issues, of all the causes she could have taken on, why did she take on the causes of Gitmo terrorists who kill Americans and child predators?
Mike, do you see any of these as items that should keep Republicans from confirming her?
Absolutely. I mean, either one of these, no Republican should vote for this nominee. She does not. If you look at the Chuck Schumer standard from 2005, the most important criteria is judicial philosophy and ideology. If you look at the Dick Durbin standard, if they are outside of the judicial mainstream on key issues like executive power and abortion, they shouldn't vote for. So using the Dick Durbin standard.
But Mike, then why, Mike, here's what I don't understand. Every time I turn on TV or read one of these websites, every one of these Republicans, not everyone, I apologize, that's not fair. They go, she's going to get confirmed, but we're going to ask tough questions. What is going on with these guys? They lead with, she'll be confirmed. Right.
Yeah, it's. I actually thought that she was on a glide path to confirmation a week ago, but I'm not so sure. I think this evidence, the Article 3 Project, my group is digging up on her long advocacy for child predators, is pretty damaging. And Manchin and Sinema and these Democrats who are up for re-election this next election cycle, these Senate Democrats, may want to think long and hard before they vote for a nominee who's advocating for child predators.
I think the Gitmo thing is huge, too. I mean, you got people at Gitmo for committing or allegedly committing acts of terrorism.
And her stance on abortion as well.
Yeah.
Mike, appreciate your insight. We'll have to have you back because obviously these hearings are just beginning as questioning will start tomorrow. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.